I haven't actually gone through a lot of it, so we're going to go through it together. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Also going to look at the market prices later on, and of course some updates from Richard Hart and Rackham as well. So we're going to check that out. So stay tuned. It's going to be a bit of fun. The site looks pretty nice. They've done a nice little job with this. It does also have a sacrifice phase, so you can check that out if you want to. I won't be covering that, but you can check it out. Or at least I won't be covering it in depth, but you can check that out. What else we got going? We've got Moon Signal on the house there. Hi. Let's ride this live stream, says Moon Signal. Definitely. Let's go, as we say. Let's go. We've got, obviously, a big welcome here from Hex Token channel. Woo-hoo-hoo, as we say. Woo-hoo-hoo. And, of course, Bitfinex in the house there. Another day, another dollar here at Never Sell Cartel. Hashtag Never Sell Cartel. I like that, Bitfinex. That's so true. Let me see. I haven't actually checked. Oh, my audio does seem to be okay. That sounds fine. Let's get this in the right order. Got to get the live chat up. Let's go. Bam. New member in the house, William Collis. Hey, big shout out, big bow down too from Superman. Thanks so much for your support. Appreciate that. Welcome to the club. Don't forget, if you haven't gotten to Discord as well, there, William, to hit up in Discord. You also get a purple name as well. So if you also get a purple name if you're not in if you're in Discord already. So definitely hit up that, and you also get access to the Hex Token channel member private chat there as well. So definitely do that. So big shout out. Welcome. And Hex Hodl's in the house there. Hey y'all, good to see you in the house. KD as well. Man, we've got so many cool people in the chat today. It's very, very nice. KD in the house. Woo! The Pulse player as well. Man, it's like a list of all the cool people in the community. It's like really cool. Love Rich is in the house there. Yo. You need a cool intro, says Hexodl. Yeah, well, we had actually a poll on that, Hexodl. We had a poll on the intro, and surprising, the result was like 50-50 almost. It was crazy, like 51% said, no, I don't need an intro. I think it was 49%, if I remember rightly, said, yeah, have an intro, something like that. So it was actually surprising. Yeah, so anyway, I might do a short intro regardless, but it was, maybe a short one, a nice, cool. It's got to be funky, though, right? It's got to be funky. I like funky stuff. So I'll reconsider that, Hexodl. Good point. Brennan says, good morning, folks. Hey, Brennan, good to see you. Up and running, says Katie. Absolutely. Sandy Beach in the house. Hey, Sandy. And James Bond. Hey, Sandy, I hope you've organized all those country tours. Was it Australia, the United States, the meet and greets? It's going to be cool. That's good. That's a good thing you be a tourist as well as meet up with some of the people in the Hex and Pulsechain community. James Bond, hello, everybody, with the emojis, smashing them out. Exa Demisiated. I know you love me saying your name. Hello, all good to see you in the house. And Thomas Turner, hey everybody, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, with the Supermans, love it. Hey, gas is cheap. Yeah, we'll have a look at that when we get to the prices. So gas is cheap at the moment. It's good. Diddy Pause, woo-hoo-hoo. Hey, good to see Diddy Pause. OX Will in the house as well. Stream title says PulseHotList instead of Hot Pulse. Does it say that? Oh, I've got to change that around. That's terrible. Let me just update that. That is an accident. It just goes to show you I hadn't got to my copy yet. That's hilarious. What do we got here? Let's double check my title. Might as well do it here. No, Pulse Hot List. That's what it should be. Pulse. Oh, it is Hot List. That's hilarious. That's classic. Pulse Hot List. Pulse Hit List. Yeah, there's a hit list going on, Pix. There's a hit list. That is hilarious, man. Can't believe I did that. That's so funny. That's so funny. All right, well, I've updated that so you can refresh your site there for that. That is classic. Another Superman classic on that one. So I'll change the thumbnail afterwards. Change the thumbnail. Change the thumbnail after the live stream. How about that? People go, "Who? What's the hit list? What's the hit list? Who's hitting what? Who's taking who out in the community?" That'd be funny. Roth goes in the house here. Hey, good to see Roth go. John Gibbons as well. Evening all, and good to see you in the house. What else do we get? Yeah, good eye. It says hit list, not hot. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, Hex Token, everybody, Sandy Beach and Thomas hit list. Yeah. Well, it has felt like that the last say month, right? People turning on other people and stuff like that, and all the drama. Of course, we tried to keep the drama out of this channel, but man, some people they get carried away and next to each other. Either way, all hits. Yeah. Excuse me. James Bond, yeah, just a hit list. Everyone has one. Yeah. Everyone seems to have a private hit list there. Hit list. All right. Dirty Paws hit list. Yeah. We all cracking up with that Hitman. Yeah, Hex Token. Yeah. Hashtag Superman Hitman. Yeah. Well, that'd be bad if Superman was Hitman, right? Because well, it's a pretty bad thing. Can we do a poll for where the bottom is on Hex? Says John. Yeah, we'll do a poll. Let me just go through the site. We'll probably do it a bit later in the second half of the show. James Bond loves his hit list. Yeah. That's true. James Bond does 007. Hope I'm not on that list, says Hexittle. No, I don't think so, Hexittle. Woohoo! Let's go. Who's in the crosshair? Who knows? We try to not have hit lists on this channel. We have Hugless. How about that? Hugless. That's pretty funny. Brenda's not on the list either. You're not on the list. So Tortoise Tony. Yeah. All right, let's get into it, man. PulseHotList, not PulseHotList. PulseHotList. So running words together. So this is the latest site here. Let me post it in the chat there, even if that is in the video description, if you want to get access to that. Let me just change my studio up over here. It's a little bit in the way, so let me get that. Bam. And I got to make sure I keep looking around my screens all the time. So the one and only Pulsechain ranking site. That's what it says. Let's zoom in on this a little bit. It's a little bit small there on the print. PulseHotList is a powerful analytics and research platform designed to inform users, just like you and me, of the Pulsechain ecosystem about Pulse potential investments. So obviously we've been doing a lot of that on this channel. We cover a lot of the Pulsechain projects. We also have in Discord, we have a dedicated Pulsechain project section, and with new tokens list there as well. So you can see all that. We've got the PulseHotList at the bottom there. We also have a Pulse project discussion board. You can chat in here as well. So if you haven't joined Discord, definitely smash that Discord and get in there. We've got something for everybody in there. Great community, great information. So definitely well worth joining the Discord. Maybe someone can post the Discord link in the chat there as well. So it's pretty cool. Now, obviously, this is going to be going to have some ranking, so it's going to give some sort of analytics to it. So by providing users with an in-depth analysis of use case, reputation, founders, PulseHotList is the go-to tool for researching Pulsechain-related projects and discovering new investment opportunities. So I guess they're also having a sacrifice. I guess it's to help fund, updating the site all the time, because you imagine when you're doing an information site, which is basically is. You've got to keep the date, info up to date. Most of this will probably be one-off, but you've still got to do little updates here and there as well. So there's quite a bit of work there. I noticed that they've got influencers on here, but they seem to be mostly American influencers in the Hex and Pulsechain ecosystem. Maybe it's probably because they're probably Americans, the two devs on this. And so yeah, we'll get through that. So they've got that. They've got what I've got here at the top here. They've got the Twitter and the Telegram, so you can get into that. We're gonna have a look at the Twitter. Let's have a quick look at that. So they've got 799 followers. I imagine this is going to, grow quite fast as more content creators talk about the site, because it's an important site. Having good information sites are really important. So it's still early days on that. What else they got here? By providing users with in-depth analysis of use case, reputation, founders, PulseHotList is the go-to tool for researching Pulsechain-related projects and discovering new investment opportunities. So it's got a couple of different filters at the top. It's got new, it's got hot, it's got hex related, it's got token list. In other words, it has no token. It's got buyable, meaning I guess buy it, and it's also got a watch list which is not activated yet. So you've got those different things. It's got new projects, names down the left, descriptions of those projects in the middle there, the type, whether it's information or DeFi or social or meme down there. It's got working, whether the project's actually working already. It's live, so a lot of these projects arguably wouldn't be working. They should be not working, in terms of if they're new projects going to Pulsechain, they haven't launched yet, so they would not be working. It's got a PHL score. We're going to look through that because that's probably the most important thing in terms of the overall analytics. And of course, you can see there's hundreds there, and 99, etc. So some of the markets, it's going to be, there'll be controversy with these ranking sites, right? There's always, you can never please everybody all the time. And of course, that doesn't mean that they necessarily all have the right information either. So, there's a bit of give and take on there. You got to take these sites for what they are. They're not going to be, the perfect thing, but they aim to give good information, I guess, is what the intention is, to give good information. The site certainly looks nice. I think it's kind of nice and practical overall. They've got some search terms here related as well, some different tags here, token lists, hex related. So they've got all what are called meta tags on them there as well. So they've got a couple of the leading ones on top there. They also got discover founders and creators. So like I say, if you look at all these creators, they're very American centric. Doesn't seem to be a lot of people from other places that I can see straight off the bat. UK, I guess there's a few UK there. Yeah, certainly. I don't think Hex Token Channel is on that list, but that's just life, right? That's life. You just can't get away with that. It's just the way it is. So you got Hex Search here. You got the Pulse Tube. You got the Maxi. You got the Fiat. You got the PLC Speak there. Algo, Pulse Dogecoin, Win-Win. So we know all these projects, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So what happens is you can click on the new projects. The new project's only 8 at the moment. But if we clicked on this hot button, we're going to got another 8 projects on there. So it's got highest of stakes there. So this is information working. So not working. So obviously that's not live. They're obviously producing it, but it's not live. PulseCon, obviously, they've got information. They've got that working. It's 100% there. So that's an interesting one because obviously PulseCon's not on either. So they're all still developing that. But I guess if you look at it as a process, see what I mean? Like you can pros and cons to how you define these things. I think that's probably pragmatic. I've probably gone with the right choice there. Free Pulse, which is is part of the PulseHotList team. So they got Free Pulse, they got P33, and they got PulseHotList. Those are all part of their projects. That's in there. It's got a 96% ranking actually. That'd be pretty interesting. So that's in there. You got lots of these other ones. So that's under new. We're going to dive deep down into these, but Hex related. They got 15 projects that are Hex related here. So lots of information ones at the top here. Hex Vision, Hex Daily Stats, Hex Search. So we see all those. These are not particularly new projects you would invest in. Then they've got all these new ones. Hedron, Maxi. These are all token ones. Staker Rat, Fiat. So these are all ones we know. So not a lot of insights there from that, but they're all categorized there with their PHL score. We've got token lists. We've got 14 of these at the moment. So it's just launched, of course. So there's going to be have to be tons and tons of projects added to this. We've got the Pulsechain, PRC20s, PulseCon, Hex Vision, Hex Daily Stats. All these links that we know. They've got custom Hex here. So this is custom Hex. I don't know if I know that one actually. And of course, how to Pulse, look into Hex, and stuff like the Hex market. So we know most of these as well. I see Hex in the market's only got a 51 score there. NFT marketplace working, it says. So that's a bit weird. So yeah, and then they've got Bible. So Bible got 11 on here at the moment on the Bible. Flaky Pulse there. Internet money not working. They've got Hex Bear. The Staker class tick on that Pulse Dodge, and Staking Apes, they got not working there. They got a 5 on that at the moment. Web marketing agency JPEG Junkies. So there's some interesting stuff just straight off the bat. Let's see, before we deep dive, let's see what other comments we've got people talking about there. This channel does not condone Hitler, says Thomas. That's true. Only condom sense. Only condom sense here, says Hex. So yeah, probably. Jesse, you're gonna be mad. Liquid Loans not on top of the list, lol. Yeah, well, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? A little bit crazy there. We got hot list there. Actually, let's look at it for Liquid Loans because I'm not sure. Liquid Loans is there. Let's see what score it's got. So this is the next level. This is going down from that overview. It's got a score of 94, which is pretty good. It's a tag Sacrifice. What else? The DeFi loan ticker. September 21. It's got the socials on there. To decentralized lending platform. Yeah, okay. We won't read all the details there. The team. HotPro. Is HotPro on the team? Maybe she is in the team. Jesse's definitely in the team. Walrus is in the team? Really? I don't know these two are in the team. I know Matt's and Jesse's in the team. That's a bit weird. Okay. I don't know what way are they in the team? Are they in the Telegram or something? Let me know in the chat. I don't know that. We got Hex. Oops, yeah. What's up, Hex Token? Hey, Goalkey's in the house. Represent. Whoop, 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 whoop. Hey, we love what you do, Goalkey. Keep up the good work there with Dipcatcher and the rest. Very, very cool. Great to have you in the chat. Warped Impulse, what's up? What's up? Yeah, we'll actually look up Maximus on here as well while we're here. Let's see how it goes. How is PulseX listed lower than Hetron? Lol says, we'll look at some of those. We're just deep diving at the moment. We're just slowly cruising ourselves into this database. Hit the like button. You definitely smash the like. Hit the subscribe button as well. OX Will says, Goalkey in the house. Yeah, Goalkey's in the house, all right. There's the Discord if you want to join Discord for sure. Actually says such a great idea. Yeah, it is a great idea. We've been doing it as a proxy in some ways, but it's great to have a website that does it in full. Just an idea. I haven't checked it out yet. Can you vote? Yes, you can vote. You can vote on these, and we'll show that in a second. We're going to get into the voting stuff. Hey, Power City guys, on here now. Cool stream. Nice mixed. Cool. Looks nice. Hope building continues. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of work here. Who ranks these sites? Should this be us, the community votes? I believe so. So let us have a look at that because that's very important because obviously these numbers came straight off the bat when it launched. So we're going to have a look through there. So we've got the social media sites here. We're looking at Liquid Loans in particular. We've got Emoji Meter here, and this is where you can actually vote on here. So you can actually vote rockets, fire, diamonds, and so you can only do one vote. So I guess I'm going to do a rocket there, 32. Reputation, most well-known Pulsechain third-party project, great transparency, PUSD Sacrifice, well-known large team, no public audit, no battle-tested mainnet version yet. So that's all correct. Widget coming soon. It's got the score here, and we're going to look at that soon. So let's go back to the score here on the PLI. Actually, we'll pull up the website on another page just so that I don't get to. So we're actually looking at here, working here. So let's click on the eye there. So it pulls up a dialog box, says, does the project have publicly available prototype with working core functionality? So that's why it's got a tick or not. But this is the core, the PHL score. So let's look at this. This is the one I wanted to look at before we went into the liquid loans. So we're just stepping back here a little bit here. We've got 100, a 95, a 90, 80, a 70, a 50, a 30, a 10, and a 5. The PHL score is a single objective unbiased rating from 0 scam to 100 proven secure that includes reputation of a project. Let me just zoom on this a little bit more. Reputation of a project, reputation of its founders, the utility use case, audits, implementation and code quality, developer qualifications, prototypes, public beta tests, fairness of token distribution, transparency, age, date of establishment, and further hidden. Let me just get rid of this comment. And further hidden factors. It's got there. The exact formula is not public to prevent projects from gaming the system. Please note that the PLH score is not an investment rating or financial advice, but rather a risk assessment, informing users about the chance of funds being safe. Lower rated projects that might outperform higher rated assets. So there we are. So that's not actually not a public one. They do have a public emoji voting on there, but it looks like that's their own score. So that's interesting. Might be an issue of contention, but we will see. Also note that a PHL score of a project is not static. For example, if a team KYCs themselves, the PHL score of their project would increase as their users could sue them after a potential rug pull. In case you are a project owner and any kind of event happened that suddenly increased your reputation, please contact us so we can update the PHL score of your project. So there we are. So it is a centralized, looks like some sort of possibly algorithmic scoring there. Definitely in the house there. The PHL score only uses current project data. For example, it does not decrease with a large social media following, even though the team could potentially use such a following to do more harm than a smaller project. Only once a team actually harms their users or followers, the ratings of their projects would decrease. So that's pretty interesting. So the exact formula is not public to prevent projects from gaming the system. Please note that the PHL score is not an investment rating or financial advice, but rather a risk assessment. So it's their own risk assessment, informing users about the chance of their funds being safe. Lower rated projects might outperform higher rated assets. So that's important there. And these are the different attributes that they've got. So there we are, folks. That is the score. About wallets, even a non-custodial wallet is open source. You cannot verify that the version in the App Store is actually using a build from that code. For example, the operator could add additional code to leak the wallet seed phrase. Wallet projects generally have a slightly lower PLH score because of this risk. Well, that would be like internet money, wouldn't it? So we advise anyone to use Richard Hart's official wallet once it has been released, as he has the best reputation in the Pulsechain ecosystem. Until then, stick to hardware wallets, as they actually let you verify that their seed phrase does not get leaked to the outside world through an airgap.com has an excellent page about this. So that was interesting. So there we are. Let's before we get into some projects, let's have a look, see what people think about that. I think we've gone through everything on this homepage. Let me just make sure I've gone through everything here. Oh, they've got heaps of projects here, 57 so far. So there's 57 projects on the looks of it that I can see. These are all projects. At the bottom, we've got legal. We've got hi, how to pulse if you want to contact them. And we've got a list of creators there, which is well short of how many are out there. So there we are. That's just what it is. We've got the newsletter. If you want to sign up for the newsletter, there's a newsletter there. And there's an about page. Accelerate your investment strategy. PulseHotList is a powerful analytics and research platform designed to inform users of Pulsechain ecosystem about potential investments. So that's needed, right? They've hit a little market niche here by providing users with in-depth. I just spilled all my coffee there. That's terrible. That was live. That was live on Hex Token Show. Embarrassing. That's terrible. All right. So by providing users with in-depth analysis of use case, reputation, and founders, PulseHotList is the go-to tool for researching projects' investment opportunities. It's an independent, unbiased, and highly qualified. So this is the interesting stuff here after they've got their own ranking system. So let's have a look at PulseHotList. Was founded by two well-known community members who have been with Hex and Pulsechain since the early days, Victor and Felix. We believe in Richard Hart's products and want to promote the ecosystem that is being created around them. Therefore, we created PulseHotList as a free and easy to use analytics tool. We strongly believe in censorship resistance. That's why we created an objective way to rank projects called the PHL score. This allows us to judge projects by standardized criteria in an unbiased way. So obviously it looks like some sort of algorithmic setup here rather than a lot of manual influence. In terms of those categories that we talked about before. We will never allow anybody to pay in any way, shape, or form to publish incorrect information or PLHL burns only about cosmetic benefits for project pages or honest reviews in the PHL newsletter. The roadmap coming up, more informational material, videos, etc., to allow PulseHotList users to learn about how to assess potential investments themselves, more pricing data with daily top gainers and losers. After mainnet launch, when most projects actually have prices, analyze potential future market developments with a full bull and bear case for every project. Log in via MetaMask, a personal watch list for every user. Easy editing of project pages for verified owners who burn enough PHL. That's, I guess, their sacrifice token there. Hire a mascot. Comment section on every project page to exchange uncensored information. Native mobile app to check prices on the go. The mission of this PulseHotList, our goal is to make the crypto space around Pulsechain as transparent as possible by providing real-time, high-quality, and reliable information to both retail and institutional investors. We want to, one, warn Pulsecans of scams, which is good, right? We want that. Make sure they only invest in reputable projects. We want that. Become the go-to information site and PulseX front end for Pulsechain users, and become the go-to website host for Pulsechain project owners. PHL is not affiliated, authorized, endorsed by, in any other way, officially connected with Richard Hart or any of his brands. So just take that into account. Now, they've also got a list here. If you click the list, welcome to PHL. To list your own projects on PulseHotList, not PulseHotList. Please fill out our official application form. In case you want to change the data of an already listed project, please fill out our update form. If you have some issue with some stuff that's there, probably, well, it's out of date, If you want to list yourself as a user, please fill out the apply form, only for founders, influencers, and other well-known persons. So that's interesting. That's interesting there. Listing on PulseHotList is and always will stay free. We usually get back to form submissions within 24 hours. Prerequisites: have a working website. Do not promote violence, gambling, drugs, or scams. No adult material. Make sure your project is somehow related to Hex, Pulsechain, and PulseX. Be able to verify your request. Answer further questions from an official social media account that is listed on the official project website. So that's kind of the bigger view there. And of course, they've got the form here. So you got the form here. You can fill that out. So that's cool. You can add in lots of different things in there as well. So that's kind of all the stuff that you can do and submit that. So that's kind of that. There's update form. Update form there. So you can fill out all that. Update form. And of course, apply form. So not sure what this one here. Apply form. Personality, what you're known for, all your social medias, influencer, YouTuber, telecom mod, developer, founder, artist, whale, team, other. So interesting stuff there in the category, etc. So lots of stuff there. Those are the lists. And then finally, they've got a sacrifice here as well. Sacrifice starts in 2 days. Sacrifice for freedom to invest. And then, of course, you can get a referral link there by using your wallet. You don't actually have to log in. You can actually just use the link below. About sacrificing, this is a sacrifice phase for the freedom to invest, the freedom to inform, rate, analyze, and share value. It's going to last 30 days, starting June the 17th to July the 16th. I actually prefer really short ones. I think that Magic Carpet Rides is kind of showing a better model with that. I think Internet Money did it pretty well. And when they launched, is that you have a nice big short one, you get a lot of money in really quick, and you only have a limited amount. I also like the limit on it as well. That's why I like that sort of model. So otherwise, you've got it's going to be interesting. I think this has kind of got that with the limited supply here. They're only going to have 100,000 PHL on the limited supply. Is there a beautiful set of people to airdrop something to? Sacrifices might receive a part of 100,000 PHL, proportion to their shares in the sacrifice pool. Because of the low supply and indivisibility, sacrifices with less than 0.001% of all shares won't get any PHL. So it's kind of weird, right? It's kind of a little bit weird. So you got to basically have more than that amount, I guess. No, that said, airdrop isn't guaranteed. Never expect profit from the work of others. You sacrifice any of these tokens here. Referral program, you can use this link here and then add your address on. You don't need to log in if you don't want to. You get a 20% commission on all your referee sacrifices, while they get an extra 10%. Feel free to start spreading your link right now. Some links, blah, blah, blah. You can check that out. Volume and bonus. The sacrifice phase will have a volume bonus of up to 2x to reward large sacrifices. It is a linear VB with a maximum of 100% additional shares. This means that the largest sacrifice can increase their shares in the sacrifice pool by up to 2x. Let's assume that a total of $10 of sacrifice from those 2 sacrifices. Sacrifice $6 and $4. The occupier VB gets 2x times to 1.4x with an average of 1.7x and receive that many shares. So you can check all that out after the live stream. I won't go through the rest of this. And the past has shown that it can be worthwhile to start a sacrifice pool or join an existing one. Pools have always achieved very good results in the past. You get a mathematical advantage by joining a pool. So there's some stuff there. You want to check that out. But we're going to get into the main stuff, which is actually the actual measures here. So let's go to Maximus. Let's put Maximus in and Maxi, and let's have a look at that one. Before we do that, let's get in the chat. Make sure I catch up here. Put it a little bit behind. Go support says mixed. What's the criteria for the score? Yeah, we will look through that. Gentleman, it's the Gentleman of Crypto show. Yep. How does the Staker app get a 93? We're going to look at that. Hold on to your hats with that one there, Briz. Good to see Briz in the chat. What else have we got? Should I keep my name as Pulse Player or change it to the whole system state? What do you guys think? I like Pulse Player. I think either of them are good. I think Pulse Player is pretty good though. Pulse Player. I'll give PulseHotList 87 says I'm at it. Yeah. Ranking PulseHotList, that's funny. The PHL score is something they decide and don't disclose how they give it, says Golka. Yeah, that's correct. LL higher than Staker, lol. Just just pay them $10 to put your project on top. Yeah, apparently they won't accept the bribes. Apparently, everyone has a price, bro. Everyone has a price. That's funny. It's just something cool and new. Yeah. Well, I think it's useful. I definitely think it's needed. And information sites, it's you can look at it yourself. You can look at the assessment and go, yeah, does it make sense? It's kind of a bit like that. So I think it's certainly adding to the ecosystem. I think it's needed. We were getting a lot of projects that were very scam malicious, and you have to keep checking through them. It's a kind of a good resource for that. It takes time and effort to make these sites, etc. Yeah, it does, Hexodl. Yeah. And April is part of the team. Yes, Warriors too. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. That's really cool. Thanks, I made it. Didn't realize they were both in the team there. Yeah, and Liquid Lines. Oh, I didn't know that. I always see them doing stuff with Liquid Lines, but I never knew what they were doing there. And I think that they are just content creators for LL. Yeah, that makes sense, Briz. Yeah, that makes sense. The tortoise Johnny's laughing. I'm not sure why you're laughing, tortoise. They are also support. Yeah. Okay, also support. Kind of cool. You can vote with emoticons. Yeah, that's true. You try and do a Gen Hex on me on that one. Hedron to the moon, says James. Yep, Hedron to the moon. Just bide your time with that one. Rothko says, I do like the look of the sites. Has style of the internet before everything became standardized and minimal. That's true. What does a motimeter determine? I just think it's just a social thing. So if you went on an individual site, individual review, it would just be like, oh, does the community really like this project? It's got a lot of rockets compared to other projects. Maybe they have not that many people following the other projects. Where's Mintra? Yeah, we'll look at Mintra. It's for each project you vote with one icon. Yeah. Woohoo! Hey, Sandra Larson, good to see you in the house. It's like a credit rating. Yeah, it's like a CCCP score. A credit score. We don't want that, man. Freedom, man. Hashtag freedom. Come on, family. Hit that like button, definitely. Anon founders should be disqualified. Lol. Yeah. I agree with that. How I made it. That's probably one of the worst thing is Anon founders. I agree with that. That's one of my biggest issues with projects. Even ones that have turned out to be quite good, I still am quite annoyed about those things. Is there a pull for sacrifice for the PulseHotList? Yep, we looked at the sacrifice there. I'll check up actually on the other site in 2 days with on Hex Info or whatever it is. So we'll check out that. And on devs are good as long as there's a public person. Hex HODL. Yep, that's true. Devs should be left anon to focus on coding, not be bothered by FOMO sapiens, etc. Nice shield for RH Wallet, lol, says Brennan. Yeah, I thought so too. Alex from Hedron is not anon. That's true. Mitra anon devs and founder who can't do simple maths. Hex HODL says. Live scoop copy spilled. Yeah, that was terrible. Embarrassing, man. I can't believe I did that. Max is the best of them all, in my humble opinion. Yeah, Maximus is right at the top, man. It's in the golden level. Spill reduces your PHL rating by 5 points. Damn it. I hate that when it happens. I got to not spill my coffee. I got to keep that rating up. Remember, it's algorithmic, I think. So probably must be auto pulling this data, surely, because they don't want to spend all their time doing that when they're coding stuff. Will there be a PHL token? Yeah, had to ask if there is. Yeah, looks like a sack face for this also. Yeah. Seriously, I was only joking. Wow, more sacks log. Yeah. With this site here, this takes a lot. This has probably got a lot more work behind it. So the sacrifice, but it's just like at least they've limited it to 100,000. So it just depends on how much money is being raised, how much maintenance and stuff. Hopefully they've factored that in. It's the unlimited ones that I really have a problem with. Unlimited sacrifices is like seriously. If you think about normal businesses, you're going to say, how much capital do I have to invest, and what return do I expect to get, and is that profitable business? But with sacrifices, that's all blown out of the water. So you get some of the projects completely overcapitalized, so you guys know. Staker is the most proven to work and most useful in my humble opinion. Yeah, Staker it has proven, and that's true. I agree with 100%. And of course, we're waiting for Staker App 2, version 2. We'll bring it on. Where is it? Give it to us. We want it now. Turn the Pulsechain model on afterwards. We want the cool UI. We want the cool new features on the Staker App version 2 for Hex. Bring it to us. I noticed that the stats on Staker App, the completely off at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on there with the staker leagues. Set to express your freedom to rank projects. It's a god, right? Yeah, that's true. Can we see the rankings for streamers? Yeah, we'll get into that. I'm just trying to get through, catch up on some of the comments here. Plenty of ways to spend money in the bear market and load up before Pulsechain launch. True. Love to have my freedom back. Would be nice. Yeah, great. Nice set. Yeah. What else we got going? I'm going to jump through some of these. So go through these ones here. PLSD has a Pulse Dodge coin. PLSD, Pulse Dodge, as just Hex, and I'm not sure what that one is. Sacrifice for judge, not less. You be judged. That's true. What does the token do? I don't know. So the token, that's a good point, because I don't think I got into that point. Let's get here. So if I think. Where is it? Yeah, okay. So here is the PHL. So I didn't quite get this far down. I apologize about that. So 17th of June to the 16th here. So we're going to get into this question. So that's how it goes for, how long it goes for. There's the commissions. About PHL. PulseHotList, it becomes a token on the Pulsechain, PRC20. PHL has a fixed supply of 1 million units. Really? No decimals, with no inflation ever. PHL is deflationary. Nobody can ever mint new units. The only way to get PHL is to 1, sacrifice for it, 2, buy PHL after the mainnet launch on PulseX, possibly at a far worse rate. No admin keys, time locks, fees, or taxes. PHL can't be censored as immutable and consistent of only 9 lines of code. Pump Mentors, first of all, note that PulseHotList always will stay 100% free for users. We'll never have a listing fee or banner ads. Projects who want to take their presentation on presentation on PulseHotList to the next level might need to buy and burn a certain amount of PLXL in the future to allow for cosmetic customization of their project page. So that's a pretty cool feature. I think that's pretty neat. Let me know in the chat what you think about that. Depending on the amount of burned PHL, almost any customization is possible. For example, a fairly large project wants to use its PulseHotList project page as its primary website. They could invest part of their funding to burn PHL to allow the development of custom elements on their project page. This could include interactive price charts, the usage of custom domain, custom styling, custom scheme, etc., a roadmap timeline, removal of the PulseHotList menu bar at the top and related projects sections at the bottom, a donation or a custom CTA button, call to action button, or even custom advertisements. So that's pretty cool. Maybe they also burn some PHL to allow new users to directly buy swap their token or their token on their project page via the custom PulseX or simple X integration. So that's cool. So they seem to have some sort of buy in there. You can have trading. PHL could be tradable on PulseX, and some entity might provide enough liquidity to ensure that retail traders can trade without suffering from high slippage. Liquidity might be provided against a stable like EUSD or USDL to ensure that PHL doesn't tip from other cryptocurrencies. Even more cool stuff. The token contract might have a vanity Pulsechain address to make it immediately identifiable. A mobile app might get released to serve as a watch-only wallet, and with charts, prices, etc. More and more exchanges and coin racking sites might support PHL over time. That would allow users to choose between the variety of fiat on-ramps. So that's kind of what it does. So it's really trying to get that the projects onto the platform and do some buy and burn there as well. So okay, cool. So once again, make your own judgment on this one. But that's it. Let's get into the information on the sites, because I want to get into that. But that is a pretty much overview of what they do. Let me just jump into some of these. James Bond says, great site, but does it need a token? Well, I think it doesn't need a token. If it's running automatically, probably not as much. But there's probably alternative forms of revenue they could make. They decide to use a sacrifice. So you can make your own judgments on that. It will have that burning feature from projects using it. So we'll see. Liquid loans, in my eyes, is the greatest protocol on Pulsechain, but people lose confidence because they still can't come up with sacrifice points. Yeah, it's coming soon, Pulsechain. It's coming soon. I'm with you on that, but it's coming soon. We'll just have to be patient with that one. What else did we got there? I don't see. I don't see Genesis token on it. Yeah, we try not to talk about Genesis token. So when will all this be over? Yeah. I'm at the top, says Joe Blau. Are you really? Are you at the top? Is this on the influencers or something? Let me have a look. Way down there, Joe Blau. I think on there. Can't see. Joe Blau. I'm not sure. Joe Blau. Joe Blau. There we are. Well done, man. Tags dev, video none, socials none. You might have to do a bit of work there. Let's do a rocket there for Joe Blau. Joe Blau there. Nice. All right, cool. Firebun, Victor, and Kyle. Nice. All right, cool. Let's get into some. I'm trying to get some of these actions. I missed the old GeoCities and Dynase websites. Yeah. Staker app is on phones, but we are advised to keep it off the phone. Confusing. Well, if you're doing, depends if you're using the staking on there. I'm doing the website. I'm doing a website. Great addition to the ecosystem. I think so. You can take what you want from it, and it's free. It's free, right? It's free. You don't have to actually do anything else with it. I use the Staker app on Windows with BlueStacks. Only use Staker app passively on phone. Don't forget to mint your hedron before ending your stakes, boys and girls. That's true. Don't forget to claim PLSD as well. That's true. What else there? Smash those likes, says KD. Absolutely. What else have we got there? Just jumping through some of these. Ultimately, there's no need for tokens. It's a choice. Absolutely, Hex HODL. We just need Hex and Pulse and don't need PLSX, to be honest, except HODL. All these sacrifices are kind of silly. We'll be entertaining the kitchen for a sandwich in about 2 hours. Sacrifice begins now. Send Hex to my address. That's funny, Debbie. If there was nothing else but Hex and PLS, cheap gas, we would all be set. That's true. I agree. So Hex, PLS, that's all you do need. And of course, PLX is going to be awesome too. I think so. All right, so let's get into some of these projects, man. It's taken a while, but we're gonna get into it. So let's go to Maxi first. Let's go to Maxi. We're gonna come back to Liquid Mines. We'll go back to the what as well. So Maximus, it's got the details about Maximus. Seems to be accurate on there. We've got the video here of Maximus. Got the market data, price all-time high, exchange listings. We've got the a buy button. That's kind of cool. Projects would like that. This site becomes a good go-to place. That could get a fair amount of traffic there for projects. Socials. They got socials there. Twitter, YouTube. You got the Maximus there. So we're going to put a little rocket there. Hey, I'm first in on some of these sites, man. Is that bad or what? I'm the first person with emojis. First person with emojis on there. Reputation, very well known project and founder. That's very nice. Hey, Goalkeeper like that. Very well known project and founder. Battle tested. Order available. End stake function on mainnet will only be tested in 15 years. Note that before the end of the 15 years, stakeholders of Maxi have no redemption possibility for Hex. They haven't got Hedron on there either, have they? Well, Maxi Hex. Yeah, they haven't got the Hedron in there. That's probably an oversight. That need to have the Hedron in there. That's a 4x bonus in there on the Hedron. Might need an update file there from Goldkey's team in terms of updating. Where's the update folder there? The update form. I just have to send them an update form about that. There we are. Widget coming. Related projects: Hex.com, Pulsechain, Hedron, PulseX, and Liquid Loans. So right up there. What's the score? That's the score. 96 score. Does it give individual score? It doesn't actually give you. Well, that's a bit weird, isn't it? It doesn't actually give you. What you're missing, does it? Can't see what. So you got a 96 score, but what are you missing on the 4? That's weird. I don't know if there's. I'm trying to hit it, but there's nothing there. That's a little weird. You'd think you'd have. Have something there on what are you? What's the shortfall? Why are you not? How can you get to a higher number there? Pretty interesting. Let me know what you think about that. We've got Hex.com at 99. And let's have a look at Hex.com 99 before we get into some of the others. So I presume all the information is okay. Richard Hart, Kyle, a video on that. The market prices you can buy, socials. I'm going to be the first one on this one too. Yeah, should be doing fire. I'm not sure. Richard Hart has the best reputation in the whole crypto space. Hex is a lot of utility. Widget coming soon, 99. So now I know what 99 is. It's around the OA wallet. Sorry, the OA account. So that is they put a comment there on Twitter about that. So yeah, but this is you need to know what's missing out of the 99. How do you improve that? What is missing? So that is a shortfall that needs to be added in some form. You can't have a score and then have the difference between 100 and 99 unless you guys can see it. Let's see if someone else has got in the comment that maybe I've missed something. My body, my coin, says Hamad. That's true. Pulsechain says for a real how every Hexan with the YouTube channel thinks we should all send all of our Hex to them for some coin that will be worth nothing. True that. Pulsechain. Hey, Hex Huddle. Blockson's in house. Hey guys, is anyone staking the Hex? Can you originally unstake? It would help me a lot. Thanks, says Bloxon. Yeah, we don't like those sort of things. We want people to keep staking on this channel. I realize you're being funny, but it's we want people to get T-shares and earn a Hex. The thing is people are so bored and impatient they go for it. Yeah, dopamine, that's true. Yeah, just a bunch of FOMO sapiens, Hex Huddle. Hey Dave, it's good to see you in the house. Hex Token channel member, made it. Yes. Cool. True that, says Pulsechain. Nice looking site, however. Yeah, I think it's a nice looking site. Hey, look, it's free. You don't have to participate in any way. And of course, I think it's a good looking site. I do think that the PHL score, which is the main score, needs to have a breakdown. Teams need to say, well, where am I missing out on here? I can't see that on the site. It's not obvious to me. You know what that is. So that's the one thing I would have. You know, little information differences. That's fine. You know, if there's a few things that are missing off it, that's okay. But yeah, having that. So let's get on to liquid loans. Let's go to liquid loans. I think we're going to do that next. So that's got a score of 94. And what else we got in there? So yeah, it doesn't break that down. I really like it to break it down. That would be much more interesting to see the score broken down, even if it's you know, a breakout form or something like that. Because otherwise you have to go to the full score here, and you haven't got the breakout there. So they've just got these scores like this. So yeah, we know what the features are, all these features, but it doesn't really help us with saying much. So that's a major issue there. That's a major issue that I can see. What else we got there? We got Maxi's got a score of 96. Hetron's got 97. Let's actually go back to the all charts here. We're going to go to all project 57. We've got a couple of hundreds here. So we've got a Pulsechain. We got the PRC20s.com. Now the PRC20s.com, that is also a Pulse lead site. So we got Free Pulse. So Free Pulse has Free Pulse, the onboarding gambling site, $200. We got the P33. We got the PulseHotList now, and PRC20s. Now they've got 100 already straight off the bat there. And now that's probably no problem. It's a pretty basic site. See how much you earn on the free seat. So there's probably no reason that's self-assessed. But hey, that's all right. That's the highest the stakes there at 100. We got PulseCon at 100. Hex Vision 100. So you're happy with all these? Hex Daily Stats 100. X Search 100. So that's a sort of a free site that works fine. We got Hex.com at 99. And so Hex.999. So I'm not sure what the one missing the one is, but yeah, like I say, that's what it is. On the Hex one, I guess it's the origin account is the issue there. Is the origin account. So that would probably be it. The Pulse Tube at 99. So yeah, I'm not sure what's missing out of there. On the Pulse Tube there, they definitely need the ranking breakdown of the ranking. Just don't, or at least if not a breakdown of the ranking, what's missing? What's missing that makes them shortfall from 100? It's not clear to me on there. Woohoo! Pulse Convex, lol. Yeah, Pulse Convex. Hey, Dave down under, good to see you with the smash bangs. Christos in there as well. It's Christos. Yeah, good evening, Suitman. Just tuning in. Good to see you in the house. Yeah, guys, don't imagine the unstate. We're all winners here. That's right. That's correct. Yeah. Yeah, it's Victor and Felix. They make the best sites for Hex and everyone. It's subtle. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, they're creating lots of good sites, that's for sure. Pulsechain says they don't. Thing I don't like about the site, for me, I want to know about every project that can pay me passive income, and Pulsechain, they are cherry picking certain projects over others. Yeah, well, that's what I've done. I did that site when I did that video on the top 25. That's why I do those, because that's what I know what people want to get. What's actually going to make your passive income, right? That's the thing. And I think this, in our polls, most people are saying, I want passive income. So yeah, definitely seems to be the case there. In fact, if we go to YouTube, we'll just quickly detour here from the site. It's a very nice site. Like I say, I think it's just got that major improvement around the don't forget there's a new sacrifice out as well, so the 14th of June. Don't forget check that out. I've actually added the link there. I forgot to add it yesterday when I turned in, but the actual link's there now, so you can actually link on that. Where's our poll? So our poll, we ended up with 804 votes now. So after Pulsechain launches, what will you do with your Pulse token? And sell PLS on an early pump, 15%. Want passive income from PLS, 11%. Buy accumulate PLS, 16%. Buy passive income and buy 35%. HODL PLS. So most people, 85% people say they're going to either buy, get passive income. So only 15% were on the sell side. That was pretty interesting. That's 804 votes. So big shout out. That's a really good result there as well. So cool. So we've got lots of cool stuff in there. Hey, got 32 votes already, man. They must have shelled this out straight away. Oh, actually, maybe it was out with Matt's news because they already got 32 votes on there. Pretty good on that one. So that is that. Let's jump out. We're going to keep going down here. Start looking for some gaps here. Pulsechain's got 97. Really? How did that work? How did Pulsechain 97? I guess it's still got to launch, right? I guess it's got to launch. Look into Hex. Is at 98. How to Pulse, interesting stuff there. Hedron at 97. Free Pulse 96. So it's good to be ranked. If you are the devs, it's good to be ranked up. Sorry, I can't help but make jokes about that. Sorry, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but this makes me laugh. Actually, I just got this big comment on there. I got to get rid of that, so I apologize for that. Hex Daily Stats next. Yeah, Hex Daily Stats is next. Actually straight away after this, so we'll get into that. Checked out all the links you have set up in the Discord. Thanks for your efforts. I want to intro too. Okay, Dave. Yeah, we'll do a little intro. I'll get an intro with a funky music, but I'll make it short. Everyone check all your stacks, lol. Yeah, definitely do that. Get that one, Hex. We want passive income. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Matt and Barley. Good to see you in the house. Woo! Matt and Barley's here, everybody. And Hexodal, yeah. I'm not crying, it's the truth, says Pulsechain. Yeah. All right, so let's go through some of these. We're trying to get down into the bottom there. Pulse X and Maxi. I mean, I guess anything over 90 is probably pretty decent, right? Anything over 90. Liquid Loans 94, Staker App 93. Interesting token list, Hex related mobile app. Actually, let's jump into Staker App and see what they actually say about Staker App. Given the talk about Hearts wallet there. We're going to put a little thing up there, widgets and Hex Wallet.app and Internet Money. So Internet Money 36. Ouch! I sacrificed for that. What the heck? Ah, I'm just kidding. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Let's go see. Let's quickly see Internet Money while we see what's going on here with this. Market data. Let's have a look here. Created as a serve as a form of peer-to-peer digital cash. Contract is simple. So that's the original one. Internet Money currently runs BSC, Pulsechain, Testnet, Pulsechain. You already buy IM. So that's that's Internet Money. Okay, that's fair enough. It's got a 36 score though. We'll give that. Did I already hit that? I have already done that. I've done that already. What else there? Docs team, no working beta for wallet software, wallet stores, user funds, which is a risk. I guess here's the big separations from the 100% down to 36% is this reputation here. Users cannot verify that private keys stay on their device. The PLC team advises users to use Richard Hart wallet instead. Well, that there is when you're going to, is that a step too far when you're saying, even though we know the Richard Hart's thing, is that a step too far though? We're supposed to be a neutral site, algorithmic site, and then you're making a comment about what you think is better. But let me know in the chat what you think about that. Obviously, you want to also warn from things, but is that a step too far? Let me know in the chat what you think about that, because it's kind of, it's supposed to be neutral. So if we go to the About page, we strongly believe in censorship resistance. That's why we created an objective way to rank these projects called Pi-score. But then you're making, subjective comments in the projects. It's an interesting question. Obviously some projects are crap. They are crappy crap. But I wouldn't put this one in there at all. So it's a bit weird. I don't. The rest of it's fine. The rest of the comments seem to be pretty fair. But then when you get into this comment here, now we all know that Richard Hart's wallet's going to be amazing and everything else, but this doesn't mean that there's not going to be other good wallets around. So a bit weird. Let me know in the chat what you think. Right, so that's where we're getting to. Let's jump down through some of these a bit further. We only got 57, so we're going to scroll through a bit further. We've got Mintra at 91, Fiat at 86, Power City 83. What's to say about Power City? Actually, let's go into that. These are some of the leading projects while I'm going into some of these. Well-known founders of KYC, no public beta, no audit, unknown code quality. Okay, sure, happy with that. What else we got going in there? Hurry Cash. Hurry Cash. Let's have a look at Hurry Cash. Let's scroll down to some of this. No security problems known so far. Unknown team with no possibility to contact. 75. Okay. What else we got going on there? Kira, Pulse 33. Well, this is their own project, so this is the only one out of their own projects that's been ranked down to 68. Let's see what they say about themselves on here. Meme coin, no utility, highly volatile asset class, well-known, reputable founders. Fair launch without sacrifice phase. 08 might dump their P33. So I guess seems to be fairly good. Pulse Dodge coin. Let's have a look at this. It'll be interesting. So I'll put a little rocket on there. And meme coin. Completely unknown team. OA might dump their PUSD. Yep, all that's true. Also the BA address as well. You never the BA address might do that too. You just never know. So missing a little bit of information there. What else we got going? Win-win, Reflexion, NFT on Pulse. Pulse first. Let me know in the chat if there's any particular project you want me to look at. I'm just looking at some of the ones that I think are kind of high. I think are good quality. Going to offer a lot of utility. Clear use case potential problem. Large buys won't happen over the Lightning Network. That's true. Pulse LN has to accrue their fees via high order volume. Unknown team, centralized exchange. Copy the official Pulsechain website. GitLab only holds the code of PLN token, not the code. The exchange logic, closed source, no order. Okay, fair enough. And what else we got there? Pulse abides, internet money. And what did we say what the internet money was? I think that was it. Chaos Verse. We'll have a look at this, another AMM DEX. So this is typically a high quality one. Completely unknown team, true. No code audit beta available, no reason to use over PulseX Pulse ramp. So subject comment there. Radex, Staker class, Pulse Dodge. Man, so that we're getting down really low now. So all these projects are more the new ones too. The less high profile one. We've got Pulsechins, the Pulse Dodge, obviously been around for a while there, getting pretty hammered here in the score. Getting pretty hammered indeed. Let's have a look at Pulse Dodge. We're going to scroll down to the reputation NFT projects. Unknown team, unclear use case. They're going to have the NFT options, but of course, we don't know really what the benefits of those are. So there is a few questions to be asked there. And of course, the prices, all BNB ones are getting pretty smashed in the price there. Cool. Pulsechins. Now, Pulsechins actually has a pretty active Discord. NFT project, unknown team. Yeah, but they're pretty active. They're pretty active out there, posting a lot of their stuff. So they are unknown, but they do have, they're kind of semi-known in the sense that they're active in their Discord. So you can see Discord there. That's the Pulsechains there. So I'm actually in the Discord there, and they seem to be moving their product out. They seem to be advancing their product. So probably a little bit harsh on that one with the 19. And they've got some other comparables there. What else that we got there? Ike, Pulse Oxygen, Pulse Rockets, Pulse Bank, Snowball, Snake and Apes, and Terrapulse. So I probably don't have too much problem with most of those down there. A couple of them probably could have slightly higher rankings. So let me know. Let's have a look in the chat and see if anyone else got any products they want me to pull up there. Krista says, I'd rather see something like pros and cons rather than just reputation. That would be quite good, Christos. Agree with that. Yeah, reputation and pros and cons. Yeah. Pulse, Thomas Turner, Pulsecom, give those feelings, folks, explore. Yeah, so that's kind of the cool one. So once again, you can have fun going through a lot of the commentary there. And for a lot of people that are new to these projects, that would be quite good too. It's a good introduction as well. Now, we're going to jump away from here. I think that's probably a good coverage of PulseHotList, and I'll update the thumbnail after the live stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I don't think there's any more interested stuff there. I have no vested interest, says Thomas Turner. I didn't think you did, so I'll just move on from there. Once again, that is the Twitter. We'll just see that. Oh, they're up to 812 followers already, so cool. Oh boy, people are crying. At least read the website before complaining. Yeah, well, I expected that, so there's no surprises there. But it's good site. I think they can do some more improvements to it, as I think you guys put in there. I'd give them the feedback if you got feedback, like pros and cons, things like that. Yeah, things around the Heart wallet were a bit too strong as well. The comments about that a little bit too strong on that one. So yeah, we're all keen on the Heart wallet, but it doesn't mean there's not going to be other good wallets around. So yeah, cool. Nice one. All right, let's jump out of there, and we're going to jump out of there too. We're going to get into Hex daily stats, then we'll get into the market prices. How about that? That sounds good to me. Let's do that now. And Hex daily stats. We've just started day 923. Well, half an hour into it. Day 926. So day 925, hot off the press, 14th of June. We've got a price increase. Yes, we got our first price increase in a week. So up 8.7%, 3.4 cents. Nice. We'll take any increase at this stage. That is good. I know some of you got your limit orders down at 1 cent and down at half a cent and things like that. But at the moment it's 3.4. You never know your luck though. Could always get a wick down. Obviously, if Bitcoin keeps breaking down as many expect, obviously we're in bearish conditions. You never know your luck. So payout per T-share, a good day in the office, 6.207, and the T-share price up to 782. So slightly more expensive than yesterday. Share rate has gone up 4.6 to 22,764. Average stake length 6.6 years, same as yesterday. APY up slightly, 39.12. Hex in the pool, man, oh man. Even though the price has gone up, someone's added more liquidity to the pool, 225 million Hex in there. And the USDC has gone up to 8.781 million. So interesting stuff going there. Liquidity pool at 958 Ethereum. So that's better today than it was yesterday. Let's put it that way. What else we got there? T-shares up 3,500. We're at 10,425,000. Let's have a look here. Scroll over. The Hex staked is 9.41% of all Hex is staked at the moment. Penalties, another good day in the office, as I say. 1.6 million in Hex penalties. So stakers get paid every day. And that's just the way it goes. Change in holders up 193. Stakers up 87. Yes, that's cool. I'd love to get into triple digit staking numbers. So back up, over 100. So get out there, spread the word on board, people. I mean, it's a great price to get into Hex. Obviously, after the big pullback. Yeah, spread the word there. Always let them know the pros and cons, of course, as we said earlier. And that's just the way it goes. Stakers up 102 and the current holders up 17. So we've got a bit of work to do around just onboarding, promotion, getting out there, spreading the word. That's important. We should be doing that every single day not every day for everybody, but the community generally speaking. So cool, and we're already on day 926, and of course these are our latest details up here for the current day. So that's cool. That's Hex Daily Stats, folks. Wee-hee-hee. All right, let's get into it. We've got the gas price now at 27 at the moment. 27 on the gas price. Let's have a look at our chart. We are currently, let me just scroll this up a bit. We'll get zoom in. We're currently at 3.43 cents. The high for the day is 3.5 cents. Low is 3.25. So we're just on the top end of that. Our support is down at 2.6 cents, and of course that is, as we see in the chart here, that would be a 95% retrace would be 2.6 cents, and 85% and 98% would be 1 cent based on my chart here on DexTools, the USDC pair. And if we scroll all this way back up here and pull this in, we can see that I have to scroll this a bit further. We have to see that our current pullback area is, if we take it to this price, is about 93.4%. So we're still quite significant on the pullback there. Maybe we get back under 90%. Maybe we get back under 90. That's just the way it goes. That's the way it goes. And let's have a look at the hourly here. We've got, there's still the daily here on the Hex. That's on the left. Hedron has made a little bit of recovery the last 2 days, back up at 250. So hitting off the bottom there. The bottom was 1970 or 197. We're now at 250. Depends on which decimal places you're looking at there. But we've just got a little bit of recovery there on that. Cool. Let me take that off there. How can Hex.com not have 100? I agree with it. So it's down now. They've got a bit of work to do there, a little bit of work. It's not too bad for a first outing in terms of that site. My phone died, Lord. Thanks for the link, my brother from down under. Hey, you're welcome there, Pulsechain. I will have to catch the first 30 minutes of the stream. I missed it now. Good to have you in the chat, by the way. Praise this unhuman streamer for a simple thumbs up. Really Shane for a better future. That's true. Katie says Hex staking ratio will definitely go up once Pulsechain is released. Hashtag waiting patiently. Yeah. Morris is in the house there. Hey, good to see you, Morris. Woohoo! Yeah, definitely excited, man. Definitely excited. All right, cool. So that is that is Hedron. Let's have a look at our let's have a look at Maxi like a boss. 5.9 cents. But the more important thing is the premium over Hex. That's the thing that's really shows you how it's standing out. And man, it's up at 172%. So yesterday it was in the range. Yesterday it was in the range of 66 to 72% yesterday, and today it's already gunning. It's already up at 72. Just ticked over there. So pretty awesome. I'm gonna just take that further along. This is our premium range here between 52 and 82%. It's a very good chance if Hex does get a bit of a rebound. Let's say Hex goes from 3.5 cents up to say 6.5, 7 cents. So let's say 3.5 to let's say 5 cents from 3.5. You could see this break out probably of this premium range. It really does have sort of a bouncy responsiveness. So watch out for that. But performing really well. Pulse Dodge coin is also making a bit of a ride there. Got a green plane, but it's green from yesterday. And yesterday the high was $2.12, low was $1.46. Man, you could have made some good profit with that, with the $1.46 part. And of course at the moment $1.93 here, but still looking okay. So I'll leave it green. I'll leave the plane green for the time being. Cool VIP. We got BTC is at 22,000. Woohoo! It was under 22 most of the time that I've been seeing it at 22. ETH at 1,200. BNB at 223. $223. Let us jump back to the BNB markets. We're going to have a look at the BNB memes. Check it out. We're just coming up on an hour and 10. So we've got 0.004, just under 0.5% here. Man, we had some crazy stuff here in Pulse Dodge. Look at this. Some big volume came in several hours ago. And looks at, I'm not sure some bot trading in there or what's going on there. But probably 7 hours ago or something, got a big volume wick here up to 0.8 of a penny. But it's back down now half a cent on that one. P33, which is part of that whole PulseHotList devs team, one of their projects, is at 14.5 cents. So obviously that's quite recently volatilely ranked there at the moment. So you can see the chart on P33 as well. And of course, what do we say? BNB is up. Well, BNB is at 223 at the moment, so it's down about $100 from where it was a week or so ago. We've got IM at the moment is really falling still. Oh, just a green little move there. It's just on the daily as I popped it up there, but it's at 495 with a lot of 6 zeros in front of it from the looks of it. So that is just still in falling mode at the moment. As I say, all these teams need to do a lot around the social media, including YouTube influencers. Not talking to other people. I think I've just gone, when you go through a lot of the social media, a lot of them have too many of them have got too small followings. They need to get their followings up, and they're actually not active. That's kind of where I'm saying. So they need to get active all the way up to Pulsechain, right? You can't just wait for Pulsechain. You got to keep just building your audience through rain or shine. So just get out there and do that. That's my encouragement to them to do that non-stop, 24/7. Not 24/7, but you know what I mean, consistently. That is pretty much the markets at the moment. Let's have a look at the Nomics. Nomics at the moment. This is the daily candles, and we can see that Bitcoin, Ethereum at the top there, all up a couple of percentage points. Cardano up 8%, Solana up 9%, Polkadot up to 7%, Dogecoin up 6%. Tron down 12%, interesting, and Hex up 10% there at number 19. So yesterday we're at number 20 that I saw. So we've got a little bit of work to get back into the top 10. So we need a little bit of work to get up there. We need to get up to 8 billion on the market cap, and we're currently at 4.67 billion on Nomics. So a little bit of work to do there. But there's nothing like getting a nice big green ring candle while all the others are struggling. Having a nice big green candle. So if any big whales out there want to help us on the road to that, go and do it. All right, cool. Let's have a look year on year, see whether we've improved much year on year. So they're all still down quite a bit. I'm going to read all them out, but you can all see that all projects still down quite a bit there. And Hex is still down at 62% at this price level a year ago. So still a bit of work to do there, folks, but it doesn't take too much. Get back up there, does it? What would if we got to 5 cents or something? We'd probably be back up at even at something, break even or something like that. So cool on that one. Let's jump over to Richard Hart, see what he's been up to. He's been out like a boss, been posting this stuff. Now this is his outfit here, Prada and Daily Paper. Now that's a Prada and Daily Paper, and it reminds me of something. That outfit. I'm just trying to think what it is. RGC3 says, looks like you're losing weight, kid. What else there? Hexagon girl, oi. Yeah, got your pins out. It says excellent. Hexagon girl, should say. So that's pretty fun. Cool. Those socks though, yeah, the white socks. Yeah, got the white socks on. That's pretty funny. So like the boss is the way to go. Hexagons, we need your help, says the highest of stakes, and so they need. In the comments below, link us to the most important pro and anti-hex tweets you've seen during the dip. People losing it all versus folks selling the house and going all in on the dip. We need it all, so they want to, please reach out to the ISIS states with that. Here's Richard wearing his outfit. I love it. Look at people looking. They're all looking at him with the camera. Obviously, there's a camera person there, but I love it. Look at all those bags. Look at all those bags. Oh man. So that's just too cool. It reminds me of, have you ever seen the movie Pretty Woman? It's like they've got the bags coming out of the thing. I've got all the cards out. Get her whatever she wants. And of course Richards goes in the store. You can imagine he's like a boss, got his gold cards coming out and all sorts of other stuff. And he'll be like, give me this. Yeah, I'll get that. And yeah. Look at all those bags. I love it. That's so cool. I could watch that for at least an hour. It made me laugh for about an hour. It's so funny. I'm just trying to think. Let me know if you know the location of this place. Got Louis Vuitton, Prada, and all that sort of stuff there. Hey, look at the back of the shirt there. It's got this cool emoji on there too. That's pretty funny. Classic. Like a boss. What else have we got there? I'm sort of a bit behind in the comments now. It's Hex and Choice. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, definitely woo on this one. What else we got there? Yeah, anyone not in Discord, just definitely sign up there. We need 7 more to hit 500 people on Discord. Definitely sign up. Stevie D says, yes, I made it. G'day from Seattle. Superman, you're the man to get me through the bull market. Love all these updates. You're a hard worker. Keep it up with all the news. We appreciate you. I appreciate that, Stevie D. Big shout out to you in Seattle. Loafers says Sandy Beach. Reminds me of that Obama portrait, says Rothko. Yeah, I remember that too. It's been a while since I've seen that one. Those shoes, yeah, the yellow shoes. Yeah, I didn't even see the shoes, Sandy Beach. Oh my gosh, I was looking at the shirt all the time. He's got the cool emblem on the back. I like that actually. He's got they're like yeah, they're just quite big, aren't they? Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that. Man, he knows how to fit. Hex Flex from RH, that's true. That is true. Prada's got all our Hex. Some dumb fudster, says Rothko. Yeah, that's probably true in some ways, Rothko. It still looks like Iceland, but not sure, yeah. RH is the best troll, yeah. I think these they're Crocs. Yeah, Crocs is what I was trying to think of that word. It's pretty hilarious there. I just love all the people looking now. Look, all the people looking. I don't know whether it's because of the camera or whether they're looking at a shop, but it's pretty badass. That's pretty funny. Anyway, so we're looking at that. I think that was it from Richard. Now, Rack and Rochelle put out a challenge. Accept this 1 million USDC bet that Richard Hart will not abscond with any funds from the OA or rug pull. A legal mediator H&N PC instrument USDC term 2 years from Pulsechain launch. Accept the bet and don't bluff. So this is the second time he's put this out. So this is on around the Pulsechain. So pretty interesting there. Not sure if there's been any what the comments have been. Quite a few comments in there. I'm just trying to see whether there's anything that's of interest. Yeah, can't see anything particularly at this stage. And there, yeah, nothing of interest there that I can see in terms of comments. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, don't forget to get into Discord there. And of course, links in the video description. And of course, get into the chat as well. That's the thing. It's all about community. Get lively, as we say. That's just the way we go. All right, cool. Hey, we're up to 1 hour and 17 minutes. How are we doing for time? We're going to probably rock up soon. Yes, those yellow shoes. Yeah, definitely pretty outstanding there. All right, so let's see where we're at on charts. And we're probably going to rock up and wrap up, I should say. We've got, I'll be back on live stream again in about 4.5 hours time. So you can catch me again then. We'll see what else we get. We're still waiting for liquid loans, sacrifice balances, and the user tester interface. It will come soon. We're used to the word soon in our community because we have patient. We have got proof of patience, proof of wait, whatever you want to call it. We have got that in this community. We can wait. We'll talk about it all the time, though. Don't get me wrong. We'll talk about it, but we can wait. But that's because we just got to wait. There's nothing we can do about it. You know, that's just the way it rolls. That's just life. That's just life. It's a bit like when you want to get that Mazda RX-7. I'm just kidding. Like it. Let the MetaMask wallet help test scammers. Yeah, that's true. Safe travels to anyone traveling to Chicago to watch a Big K throw out the first pitch at Cubs game. Really? That's so cool. Big shout out to him for that. Looks like he was in Salzburg, says Soul and Surf. Okay, that's a good explanation there. Love to see a bet. Bet no, only fake talk furus. Yeah, true. Nice. And Machiavelli in there. Love that. All right. Heck yeah, let's go to Cubs. And Rothko says we spiritually dominate the bear market. Yeah. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back on, like I say, in about 4.5 hours. We'll see if there's any updates there from Liquid Loans or anything else coming up by that time. Peace. If you're a Hex Token channel members, don't forget to smash out. Don't forget to smash out the emojis on the way out. We will rock them in the DMV. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Actually, let's play out some funky music. You know me. I like to play out. We're going to play out the Power City Core. And this is the soundtrack I added because it's funky. And I love cool music. So let's play this on the way out. Yo. We gotta get an intro. The robot. That's cool. All right. Hope you enjoyed that one. Catch you next one. Bye for now. Take care. Let's rock on.